Welcome to Tyler's Talk, ladies and gentlemen. Today is February the 5th, 2022, not 2021. I'm always messing up all the time. But, ladies and gentlemen, we got some WWE SmackDown to talk about and AEW Rampage, because Rampage had two titles? No, one title on the line. No, two titles. They had two titles. They had a TNT title match that I did not put on here. Who was he versus? Did I put it on here? Oh, I did put it on here, but I just didn't write TNT title match. My bad. But ladies and gentlemen, let's get to the AEW Rampage results. We heard that Adam Cole will be versus Evil Uno, and the winner of that match, Adam Cole. And he had some words after the show, and he says he wants the AEW World Championship, I meant. Then we have Sammy defending his TNT title against Isaiah Cassidy. And the winner of that match was Sammy Guevara. And he retains. Then we have Thunder Rosa versus Mercedes Martinez. And Thunder Rosa won the match by disqualification because Mercedes hit Miss Thunder Rosa with a pipe. That's not cool, man. Then we have Ricky Starks versus Jay Lethal for the FTW title, and the winner of that match, and still the champion, was Ricky Starks. But Mr. Tony Khan did say that he has a new wrestler, a guy that's going to come out in the Forbidden Door, and he will be versing Isaiah Cassidy to be in the qualifying match for the TNT title. Is this a no contendership? Or a Battle Royal? I don't know. We will find out. I know it's a qualifying match. And all that stuff is happening. But ladies and gentlemen, two matches got made for Elimination Chamber. For the WWE's Elimination Chamber. And we found out who is Ronda Rousey going to wrestle at WrestleMania. What title she's going to choose? I will tell you guys later. But ladies and gentlemen, we heard that Drew McIntyre will be versing Madcap Moss at WWE's Elimination Chamber in 2 weeks from today. I don't know what I just said there, but I said things. But ladies and gentlemen, we know Drew McIntyre will have a match. We heard that in 2 weeks, before the Elimination Chamber, Sami Zayn will have his Intercontinental Championship match. Why is he not getting on the Elimination Chamber? Why does it have to be the day before the Elimination Chamber? That doesn't make any sense. Why would you do it a day before? When you can just put it on the Elimination Chamber pay-per-view. It still feels like there's going to be one Elimination Chamber match. It is in Saudi Arabia, so maybe they don't need 2 Elimination Chambers. They do have 2 world title matches. They got a tag team title match. We heard the Usos will defend their tag team titles against the Viking Raiders, the known contenders for the title, for the tag titles. At least they got some matches there. Maybe some of them will be good. I think it's going to start the same time they did the Crown Jewel. I think it's going to be during the day again. That works for me because Impact Wrestling's show will be on that night, and then I could do it on Sundays. So it works for me very well. I'm happy that they don't both do the same show on the same night. I believe the Elimination Chamber will be on during the day. I believe so, because they're going to be in the Saudi Arabia, and we don't have the same time zone as they do. Even the United States don't have the time zone as they do. So, it could be on during the day, and I could do, maybe I could do Impact Wrestling No Surrender on that night. Or maybe on Sunday morning. I don't know. I didn't think about it. I got 2 weeks to figure it out. We will figure it out. I will tell you guys if I have something. I might just do it on Sunday like I do, because it's not a big pay-per-view. It's not a live pay-per-view. It's an Impact Plus pay-per-view. So, let's see what happens. But ladies and gentlemen, first we have Roman Reigns and Paul Heyman giving us a bedtime story. He's telling us everything that happened, what he did to backstab Brock Lesnar at the Royal Rumble. how Roman Reigns couldn't make it at day one. He was helping Brock Lesnar and all that stuff while Roman was sick and all that stuff. Dude, I didn't. We watched the whole thing. We watched it on the show. We don't have to hear the whole story of your plan. And he says, I didn't backstab him. I didn't try to make him a fool. Really? You did not do that. I think you did. I think that was your plan all along. And then when Roman Reigns was about to is speaking, was he speaking? I don't know. He did a lot of smirks, a really stupid smirk, and a lot of smiles. And then Goldberg came out to make a return and issue a challenge to Mr. Roman Reigns at the Elimination Chamber for the Universal title, and we heard it's official. Goldberg versus Roman Reigns for the Universal title. We're supposed to see this match 2 years ago because of WrestleMania. Remember WrestleMania 2 years ago, before this whole pandemic thing happened? We were going to get the spear versus spear at WrestleMania 2 years ago. But the whole pandemic thing happened. Roman didn't want to show up because he didn't want to get himself sick. Because they were in the Performance Center. It was a small place. There was not a lot of wrestlers wanting to show up because it's a small place and you definitely could get yourself sick if you're in a small place. That's why Roman came back when they went to the Thunderdome, because it's not a small place. You could do 6 feet and all that stuff. You could listen what the government says if you're in a bigger place. Not in the Performance Center. You have trainers, you have people are trying to do their things in the Performance Center, you have trainees. It's hard to be away from people. Now I guess Roman is going to let this match happen this time. We're actually going to see Roman Reigns versus Goldberg at the Elimination Chamber. Thank God for that. We thought we were not going to see it until we might not see it because Goldberg might retire. We don't want that. We want to see this match. Then we got Ricochet versus Ridge Holland, and the winner of that match was Ricochet. And then Cesaro came out to help Ricochet to win this match, to take Sheamus away. But ladies and gentlemen, and then they restart the match to a tag team match, but I believe that's still on his record. Ricochet still gets the win. And then Ridge Holland and Sheamus beat Cesaro and Ricochet. Why could Ricochet could win on his own and he can't not win with Cesaro as his teammate? Every time they fight him. Every time they always lose. I dropped my chocolate. God damn. Ladies and gentlemen, next we got Jimmy Uso versus Eric. We got one half of the SmackDown Tag Team Champions and one half of the challengers will be versing each other, and the winner of that match was Jimmy Uso. Then we got Aaliyah versus Natalya, and Aaliyah wins by countouts. But Natalya went to Adam Pearce and Sonya Deville saying that she didn't beat me. Didn't Aaliyah beat you 3 times in the shortest win? And a DQ, and then a countout? She beat you 3 times. That should be a record for her. How many times she beat a legend? But ladies and gentlemen, she asked for a dungeon match. Something like a dungeon match, not a lion's den like Ken Shamrock has. She wants a dungeon. She wants a pinfall and submission only match. And she was granted that match. We had Shinsuke versus Jinder Mahal before his match against Sami Zayn for the Intercontinental title in 2 weeks. He would be versing Jinder Mahal, and the winner of that match was Shinsuke Nakamura. Then we heard that there will be a championship next week. It's not the Intercontinental. It's official. In 2 weeks, we will get that title match. But next week, we will have a women's championship match because Sonya did not want to verse Naomi. Naomi says, I want to fight you tonight. She said, no, I got a whole bunch of meetings. She says, okay, how about next week? She says, oh, we can't do that because you have a match against Charlotte Flair for the championship. But Naomi wants to make sure it's confirmed. She doesn't trust or believe Sonya Deville, so she has Adam Pearce. And Adam Pearce made it official that this title match is happening, and they props each other. And then we got a tag team match, The New Day versus Humberto and Angel. This was a great match. I enjoyed this match, back and forth. Even the fans was going nuts. It was a great match, but the winner of that match was The New Day. Then we got not Becky Lynch. We got Charlotte Flair and Sonya Deville in the ring. And again, Sonya has to lie and told Charlotte Flair that Ronda, she said she heard on the upper authorities that Ronda chose Becky Lynch to verse her at WrestleMania. Do you not watch your own product? I thought you were the boss of Raw and SmackDown. I purposely heard that Ronda says that I'm going to give you my answer to Becky Lynch on SmackDown. Do you not watch your own product? Aren't you supposed to be the boss of this show? Of those two shows? And you didn't hear Ronda says, I'm going to make my answer on SmackDown? And you're lying to the SmackDown Women's Champion? So she said to Charlotte that now you could choose who you want to verse at WrestleMania because you need a WrestleMania opponent. And she said, Charlotte says, I would choose Sasha Banks. We're not getting that match. Ronda Rousey came out. She says she didn't drive through a ice storm and leaving her child to chat. So she says, I got some beatings, and you're one of the beatings that I need to do, so she will see Charlotte Flair at WrestleMania. So it's official, Ronda Rousey versus Charlotte Flair at WrestleMania, not Becky Lynch. And then Charlotte Flair says the championship is her baby, and her baby is more prettier than Ronda Rousey's. That's just not nice. Don't be, any baby is a cute little baby. Don't say that to babies. That's just not nice. Your baby is a friggin' piece of leather with golden plates on it. That's not pretty. Okay, Charlotte Flair? And of course, Ronda did say that she's not special. She's not special. She's Ric Flair's daughter. She thinks she's special. She is the replacement of Ric Flair when they release Ric Flair. She's a replacement. They need a younger Flair, and they got her. And that's what it is. She's not special. I don't know why she is getting used as special, but she's not. I don't like rich people. I don't like people that think think that they're better than everybody. I don't like that. That's called bullies. Rich people think, oh, I could spend money and I could not get in trouble. I don't like that. I don't. I hate those people. I don't like those people. But ladies and gentlemen, we had a brawl between Ronda Rousey and Charlotte Flair, but Sonya Deville got her in the way. She told her that she runs the show, not Ronda, so you back up. Ronda Rousey just shoves Sonya Deville, wants to beat up Charlotte Flair, but Charlotte ran, and then Sonya just jumped on Ronda Rousey. I thought with the coat that you can't do that. You had the jacket on, you can't do that. But Ronda Rousey slams her and did a armbar onto Sonya Deville, and she might get fined. We don't know that. Well, Sonya started it first. Well, technically Ronda Rousey did when she shoved Sonya Deville. But you don't go in the face of Ronda Rousey. And I don't think Adam Pearce is going to let this match be canceled. Let's see what happens. That's all for me today. If you guys enjoyed this video, hit the like button, leave a comment below, hit the subscribe button, hit that notification bell, and I will see you guys on Tuesday for Monday Night Raw results. That's all for me today. Tyler's out. Bye!